Hi everybody, and welcome back to Rayman Revolution. That plum nearly knocked me straight into the lava. That was quite a close scrape right there. Welcome back to Rayman Revolution. In the last episode we started the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire, and we made it to about the halfway point where we're actually going to enter the Sanctuary at this point. I do believe that the first part is before the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. This could definitely technically be 2 levels, it's so long. But in today's episode we're going to probably be finishing it up. Now, here we have pretty much an extension of what we were doing in the last episode with the plums, navigating rivers of lava. This time it gets a little bit more treacherous because on this lava river we have hotter lava, I suppose? I don't know. I guess something is magma, something is lava, but I don't really know the difference between the two. And yeah, you don't want to touch the yellow stuff. We can propel ourselves away with our shots. Okay. That's a close call, and we have to do that a few times. I need to jump off the plum here. Actually, I don't think you need to jump off the plum. I think you can just ride it down, but you'll miss all these red lumps if you really need them. I was at full health anyway. So over here we have a yellow lump at the top. I think you need to jump off the plum, otherwise you'll miss that. And we have a checkpoint. Perched precariously right above that plum. That was not easy to say. Perched precariously above the plum. And here we have thorns sticking out the wall. I don't know if we've seen these before. Oh yeah, we have in Menhir Hills during the shell riding sections. There were some thorns sticking out the wall. We can fend them off with our shots. We couldn't do that in the Menhir Hills because we were riding a shell at the time. But yes, they just keep jutting out and we need to avoid them. Don't think it'll knock us off the plum, but it'll just do damage to us. And just want to avoid as much damage as possible. This pretty much comprises a lot of the remaining level. Just riding down lava rivers. Oh, there's one from the ceiling there. On a plum. And, whoa! How did that not hit me? I have no idea. And that's one of the sections over with already. That was quite a quick section going down a river. I think I picked up all the yellow lumps, hopefully. Because it'll be a pain replaying the whole level just to get back to that. No, don't want to save. And this spits out over here. Did I just see hidden lum? No, I was imagining things. Oh, it must have been a little lava effect. I thought I saw a lum just hiding away in the corner. I thought that was a sneaky thing, but no, I was just mistaken. And, whoa, okay. I just slipped down the side. Not... How does lava make such a solid object? Oh, there's a ledge here. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This is for later use. This is a ledge that we'll actually visit later on, but there is a spare plum up here, and a checkpoint. Not that we really need the checkpoint, because we just started the new section anyway. Yes. Okay, we've got these small holes. Yeah, how does lava form these solid walls, or these dips? I don't understand how that's been formed. But hey, it's a fictional world. Who am I to judge the laws of physics of lava and stuff? Don't really understand lava at all. Okay, and we have a springy cobweb section. If I recall correctly, the camera's arse here. Yeah. Because the camera is fixed at this position, I cannot change it. This is probably the least optimal position I could have asked for. Oh, yep, I couldn't tell if I was going to land on that or not. And get on this wall. And the cobweb goes around, but I know there are lums going down here, so I need to jump off and then hover down and pick up those 3. Excellent. I'm sure I'm on track for picking them all up at this point. Hopefully. I mean, I'll have to replay the level anyway, but it'll only be the first part of the level that we actually have to visit later on. Not really keen on replaying this whole thing. I'll be honest, this is probably one of my least favourite levels in the game. I just have... It's quite long, as I keep mentioning. And, okay, why did Rayman celebrate when he broke open that cage, but he doesn't always do that? I don't understand. Is this a safe drop? Clearly not. Oh, I need to just hover over it. Gotcha. I just need to be alert. But yeah, I'm not particularly keen on this level. Is it my least favourite in the game? I know there are some later on that could take that title. I just think it's too long for its own good. And, oh, geez, that was close. And there's a section in this level that is particularly bad. We haven't reached it yet, but what the hell? Why did you drop that and then suddenly roll, Rayman? I guess maybe I stepped off a ledge funny? Okay, so now we have the magical spheres again. This time we need to transport this down to the bottom. These steps need to hurl it across the map. And I'd suggest waiting around a little bit, because if you miss the shot, or overshoot, or undershoot, then the sphere will respawn on the platform, and if you've already jumped down, then you have to throw yourself off the edge to... Oh, no, 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 fuzzy things, I don't know what you're called, but go away. I do not want. Okay, no, don't throw it, Rayman! Where'd it go? Oh, okay. I threw it off the edge, but it respawned. That kind of reminds me, I was playing through the PS1 version, getting footage. There wasn't anything in particular that I wanted to compare between this version and the PS1 version, but during this section in the PS1 version, the sphere just fell through the floor at one point. I don't know why that happened. It was weird, but yeah, it's just a little tiny glitch. I'm sure this is a more polished experience than the PS1 version. Okay, now we've reached the bottom. Hurl the sphere over to the last ledge. As we jump down here, there'll be a purple lump that appears on the left. If we grab onto that, that'll take us back up to the top, just in case you know, missed the sphere or left it behind somewhere along the line. You can just use the lump to get back up to the top. Well, that was weird. Slipped off the edge there. Okay, got to get the plum down here. I've got to do this whole tossing in the air and then shooting. Oops, I probably shouldn't have shot there. I've slowed down its momentum. Okay, now can I just step onto this? Okay, that was jank. No, I want to throw it in the air first. Okay, where'd that sphere go? God, the camera's a nightmare. Honestly. Hey, Katsumono. I need to stop doing that. That'll probably get irritating eventually. Okay, stop right there, Plum. Okay, this time. Pick it up, Rayman. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. And here's some weird physics for you. Throw the thing up in the air, shoot, and you'll still catch it, despite the fact that you're moving. That's very strange. How does momentum work? I don't know. And let's carry the sphere over here, and here we have a very important room. Let's deal with these fuzzy things. I really need to look up their names. That fell down later than I realised. Okay, catch it again. Okay, so this is the room where the bases are. And the orange base is over here, and there's a blue base on the other side. Okay, the camera just snapped into the cutscene there. I see it flicker like 2 frames there. So that rotates this weird doorway. So now that'll take us to a new location over there. And there's the blue sphere up top. We can't access that from down here, and hello, big tall guy, big tall statue guy. I'm sure you'll be introduced later on, but yeah, he's here. So I guess our only hint of what to do is to go and get that blue sphere, but we can't get up there in this room. Unfortunately, we have to go to that new location, climb up these steps, and then head on through this now upright door. And another loading screen, great. But if I recall correctly, this takes us back to the top of that lava slide we were on earlier. Not lava slide, but I don't know what to call it. No, it is all going down river, so it's a slide to me. Yep, we get up here, jump on the plum. That was strangely in place there. And now we have a little bit of a touchy section, because I need to blast that open, but every time I use a shot it throws me backwards. And yeah, okay, I saw that coming a mile off. This is where things get a little bit nasty to work with. I said in the last episode, but the plum physics aren't the best. Oh, luckily that stays open, so I don't need to shoot forward again. And I guess I can jump off here. Oh, that gave me quite a bit of height. Okay, this isn't the section I remember, is it? Oh, yes it is. Okay, we have to chase a purple lum. Great. And I think this is a entirely slide-based section. Okay, yeah, this is the bit that I'm not too keen on. This slide. Because you don't need to go fast to catch the purple lum, but some of these yellow lums, and also that corner right there, nuisance. You have to like slow down for it, but if you slow down then it becomes a bit iffy to control. Now I need to pick up all the yellow lums in the corner. If you leave the slide at any point, like if you just drop off the ledge, Rayman automatically jumps every time he hits a ledge, like that. So yeah, you need to, that's a very precise corner, and I don't know the correct angle for it. It looks like we're approaching the end of the yellow lums anyway. Just over 10 left. I think we had 11, which is over 10. That's a very redundant statement right there. Okay, slow it down, Rayman. Yeah, I can't... That's a weird corner. I might have to cut back to when I successfully get round that. Okay, if I just keep it slow all the way down, maybe. Okay, slow it down. Okay, maybe I'm taking that corner too tightly. And I don't really want to miss any yellow lumps. I guess I can throw myself off at any time. Okay, this is another corner. I need to take that slowly. All the yellow lambs. Go, jump. Then you need to shoot. That's a bit of a dick move. Because we're already chasing a purple lump, but they just throw another purple lump in there that you don't really know that you can hit. And yeah, this drops us out. Oh. That's not what I was expecting at all, to be honest. So, you know what I was talking about at the top of the lava river there? Well, oh, I see. Yeah, if we go through this door now, this takes us back to the top of the lava slide. Do I want to jump down? I've already got the purple lump there. Okay, I'll just show off what leads down here. This spits us out... No, that's not right. What? That's not right at all. It was up before, but now it's down. But it still takes us to the same place. And I hit a checkpoint, so I have to do this section again. I'm confused. That's not meant to happen. There's meant to be... Am I confusing my versions again? I'm sure that takes us up to the top of the lava slide that we had that we visited at the start of this episode. You know, where I pointed out that we'll be revisiting this location later on. But no, that didn't seem to happen that time. Odd. Then what's the point of the thing rotating? I thought when it was up it would take us to the slide area, but when it's down it takes us back to the lava slope. Nope. That's so weird. I don't get it. Well, luckily I think I can do this in one shot without trying to pick up the yellow lumps. I spoke too soon. I jinxed myself. Very unforgiving slide section there. Okay, let's go back down. I'll meet you back in the central room with the spheres and bases. Okay, we're back here. And now that we have a purple lump in this room, we can get over to the upper ledges of this room and we can access the blue sphere at any time. But if you go back through the door, then you have to do the lava section again. Sorry, the slide section again. So yes, we now have the blue sphere. Let's hurl it across the room and get it on its pedestal. And finish up this sanctuary for good, because this is in fact the end. I honestly thought it was a bit longer than this, but yeah, I guess it would have been long if I'd kept it as a single episode. Would have been like 40 minutes long, I suppose. Okay, so that's Umber. He's the garden? He's the guardian of the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. He's not a boss character though. As disappointing as that is, he is actually a friendly guardian, and he will allow us access to the end of the level and the second mask. That might seem like a bit of a cop-out, but in other versions of the game, with the Hall of Doors and the Teensy cutscenes, the Teensies do mention that Lee has already communicated with this guardian.
Is guarded by a stone colossus. Lee communicated with his spirit, and he is ready to help you.
But yeah, the Teensies mention that Umber has already been contacted by Lee to allow Rayman access to the second mask. We need to jump on his head and then he'll just transport us along this lava river, and that's the end of the level up ahead. So yes, he's not a boss, so I don't know if he's not as pathetically easy as Axel. He's just not a boss in general. It's just, he is a bit weird. Excuse me? Why did that happen? God damn it. Okay, now I have control again. So, okay, oh, that was still close. I need to jump straight into the lava again. Bloody hell. Okay, this is the second mask. There are red lumps around the exterior. That looks things. Anything hidden back here? You're not being sneaky, are you? No. Okay. Just checking to make sure.
have found the second mask. Good, Rayman. You're getting closer to your goal. Just 2 more masks and I will awaken. Be careful. The rest of your quest will be even harder.
So that's our second mask in our possession, or in Polycus's possession. That was not easy to say at all. Polycus's possession with Plum's precariously positioned... no. Too many P alliteration in this episode. But yeah, we haven't got the bonus round. I think there are 5 lums remaining in that one single room early on in the level. So that's all we're going to have to come back for later on. Near, not going to save. Where do we go next, teensies? Tell me! Ride me!
Rayman, there are more and more pirates. Clark might be able to help you. Hurry along and join him. He's waiting for you next to the Skull's Cave.
Okay, that is our next objective. We need to head back down to Glowbox's basement area, where the Skull Cave is. And apparently we'll find Clark down there. We'll do that in the next episode. At the end of this episode, because this isn't as long as I thought, I'm going to go and do a Lee's challenge, because I'm sure we've unlocked a new one. Maybe we've unlocked 2, but I want to spread them out a bit. Let's head to Lee's Steel, or Stel, or Stel, I don't know. Is that a French word? I mean, Rayman is French, so it might be. How many new worlds have I unlocked? Hurry up, Lee. Okay, Racing Challenge and Water Ski Challenge. Okay, so I haven't done the Water Ski Challenge, I haven't done the Racing Challenge. Let's do the Water Ski Challenge in this episode. And we'll be accessing a new area of the hub world of the front in the next episode. So I might as well save the other challenge for then. The Race Challenge, whatever it was called. Okay, so this Water Ski Challenge is going to be with Sam. We're going to see Sam again. No, only in this version. I mean, Sam, he was all depressed at the end, saying goodbyes and stuff. But no, we'll see him again in this game. So this is a bit different. We need to pick up all the red lums. If I recall correctly, this is quite difficult yet again. This is like the roller coaster challenge, where even if you make it to the end, if you've missed a single red lum, then you fail the challenge. And this is a little bit more. I wouldn't say it's more difficult or tedious or anything like that. It's just a case of memorising which direction you need to go in, because Sam sways back and forth, and you need to recognise the fact that you need to hold left or right to alternate between them, and register where Sam's moving. I missed 2 at the start. I'm doing quite well at the end of this. So yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. It's quite a short challenge anyway, less than a minute. I know I can do better, Lee. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's get more this time. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. He says as he misses the first one. No, I was lucky. Okay, there's one that you need to go out quite wide for. I think it's this one. Yeah, because Sam goes a bit wide there. Oh, I think I've got a bit of a generous hitbox to them, so. Yeah, I don't find this too challenging. Not as bad as the roller coaster challenge, to be honest. It's easier to control because you're only relying on moving left and right. Whereas the roller coaster challenge, you need to orientate yourself upwards and downwards. Also, I love the music in this game. Most of the challenge music is Rayman Revolution exclusive, because they weren't in any other versions. And it's like a rocky thing. I like this. And now we made it to the end with all the lums, and there we go, get a bit more health. That's good. Let's get on out of here. And I guess we'll start to head towards the Skull Cave, possibly. I'll end it as we go down the well, I suppose. So, I wanted to talk about what I was mentioning at the start of the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. So I mentioned in the last episode, there was a cutscene at the beginning of the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire in the PS1 version of the game, exclusively. And it's Admiral Razorbeard and he is communicating with a new enemy. He's communicating with a ninjas, which is like a advanced version of the robot pirates.
I'm surrounded by incompetence. I shall never be able to stop Rayman.
Admiral, I've returned with more than 5,000 slaves.
Ninjas, you've come at the right time. I have a mission for you. A bloody mission.
Killing is a pleasure. Command, and your will shall be done.
I want you to bring me the body of this confounded Rayman.
It is as good as done.
Rayman is not long for this world. Ninjas and his ninja henchmen will make mincemeat of him.
Now, I'll also show off the cutscene where Umber speaks, because Umber, like the other Guardians in the game, in the PS1 version, has got dialogue, but that wasn't reused in this version. Umber talks about a boss at the end of the Sector of Stone and Fire, which is exclusive to the PS1 version. Only in the PS1 version do you fight the enemy that Razorbeard is talking to at the end. And it is a ninja pirate, which is in Rayman Revolution, but it's only in the game later on, in later levels, and it's treated as a full-on boss fight. In fact, Umber mentions up ahead there is a foe or something like that. But yeah, Umber mentions it, and yeah, there's just a boss at the end of the PS1 version, not used in any other version of the game.
Thank you, Colossus.
It is an honor to serve a hero such as yourself. I have to warn you, a group of killers is hot on your trail. I have deciphered their auras. They are ninja henchmen.
Ninja henchmen?
They are very dangerous, but they have one weakness. Their hooks are heavy and difficult to use.
I'll find a way of turning this to my advantage. Thanks.
You're welcome, Rayman. Take care.
But yeah, there's a boss in the PS1 version of the game that wasn't in any other versions. I don't think it was anyway. And it's a ninja pirate. Technically, not too difficult. He's definitely the hardest pirate that you have to fight in the game. And they throw it at you at the end of the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. And that's technically the thing that blocks your way to the second mask. So yeah, the PS1 version gets an exclusive boss at that point. However, Rayman Revolution does get some exclusive bosses as well, just nothing early on. In fact, all the bosses, aside from Axel, are all packed quite close together, further towards the end of the game. So yeah, look forward to more bosses in this game than other versions. But yeah, I would consider it the most complete version. Simply because of the bosses that are in this one. Imagine a Rayman 2 where all of the content from all the games was in, so you wouldn't have to make comparisons, you'd just be able to go, yep, there's a ninja pirate there at the end of the Sanctuary, Umber talks, all the Guardians talk, yep, no problems here whatsoever, there's a hub world, combine everything together, make a perfect package, Ubisoft. I mean, I know the game's been ported several times already, but yeah. I reckon... It's weird to say, but I kind of want a remake of this game, like a proper HD remake. Not like upgrading the texture resolution or anything, but some of the assets are a bit outdated. But yeah, that's it for now. I went off at a bit of a tangent at the end there. In the next episode, we'll head down towards the Skull's Cave, meet up with Clark, and we'll head to the next area in the hub world. So I will see you then. Bye for now.